Right. So as always, just find a comfortable position for yourself, either sitting or lying down. And um, as always, please feel free to use whatever props you feel like using tonight. Make sure that you are warm and cozy. Okay. And I'll do a little bit of different music throughout the evening. But again, we'll just use this session to really breathe and to try to bring some energy back into the body and into the awareness, but very, very gently. Okay. So once you find your centering position, let me turn the music function on. Once you find your centering position, same as usual, let's take a few rolls of the shoulders. So the inhale rolling up, and then exhale down and back. Do that a few times. And relax the shoulders down and back. Close your eyes if they're not yet closed. Take a few deep inhales through the nose with exhales sighing or blowing out, and really go for that this evening. So if you're feeling run down, if you're feeling drained, try to just really breathe through some of that right now. Once you've sighed out a few times, just bring that natural rhythm of your breath back. And let's just notice where the body meets the ground. Where it presses down. Where it rises away. Just how the body feels on the ground right now. And as always, there's no need to judge anything that you find here. from here, just feel where the fabric of your clothing is meeting your skin. What is it just to be in these fabrics right now, here in late November? Just check in with your body. And it sounds like everyone's feeling a little run down tonight, but as you're checking in, notice if there might be even any particular messages from your body, and likewise notice how you're responding to them. So winter is often a time to slow down. And if you've still been running at full pace, say like maybe you would more in the summer, maybe this is a message from your body to bring it in, to really honor that winter season. And it might not be that at all, but it's just checking in. What messages does the body have for you right now? Is there anything that it would like to tell you that you can integrate in the coming days? So just have that little check-in with your body. And then from here, let's come to the breath as we usually do. And just start to deepen the breath. Start with some deep diaphragmatic breathing. And take it further. Into either your Dirga or your Ujjayi breath. And especially this evening, imagine that you're really bringing that energy, that light into your body with each inhale, and feel it really expanding through you, that light energy. Or just see the oxygen. Imagine the oxygen expanding through your body, bringing your body all kinds of goodness, your body and your cells just being nourished by it and knowing exactly what to do with it. And with each exhale, you can just imagine that you're releasing the old energy, the stagnant or the stale energy. take about 5 more breaths here. Let's take another breath here. And just in your own time now, in your own way, bring movement back into your body and do this as lovingly as you can this evening. So obviously we want to do these things lovingly all the time, but sometimes, especially if we're feeling low in energy, it's just nice to have that reminder and to bring that focus back in. Just what is it to move lovingly, to listen to the body kindly? And let's come up to seated. Just double checking with myself that that's what I want. Yeah, come up to seated. Sorry, I keep running away because I've got my wood burner on and just trying to, I just had to make sure that the fire didn't go out, and but I don't want it on full blast either. Okay. All right. So once you come up to seated, just take the hands onto the knees, just relax them there. Start with some very gentle cat-cows. Inhale, take the heart forward, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, chin into the chest and round back. Inhale, take the heart forward. And exhale, round back. Let's just take some slow circles. So you know how these go, but just super chilled, super slow. The direction. it all the way back up through center. Take an inhale, lift the arms up. Interlace the fingers, usual move. Let's turn the palms up, take a big stretch up to the sky. Turn back up through the knuckles. And then from here, let's exhale, usual move as well. Place the left hand down, reach the right arm across, but then push off that left arm as you reach. So you really get that full opening through the side of your body, and we take those deep breaths here. So we're really going for that intercostal opening between the ribs. Again, I think anytime we're feeling run down, getting oxygen flowing back in is a big part of starting to kind of rebalance and find our equilibrium again. And then let's inhale, lift up through center. Exhale to the other side, stretch, and then push off that hand. Really feel the stretch. Inhale, lift all the way back up through center. Sorry if you can hear Elo hacking. He kind of has this hack cough thing. It's just apparently because he's old and his trachea is old, and that's what the vet says. All right, so from here, let's take a little twist. Let's take a little twist before we do more. So we're just going to bring, bring the right hand over to the left knee, swing the left fingertips back, turn to look past the left shoulder, sit up tall. Again, deep breaths here, feel the spiral of the breath. Through center. Exhale over to the other side. Take it back through center. Now from here, I want to do some nice deep leg stretches, so something quite gentle. I also want to do a little bit of foot massage, because sometimes putting some energy into the feet can just help the whole body. So let's start with those stretches first. And so if you want to use a bolster or you want to use a blanket at any point, you may want to for some of these. So what we're going to do is just extend the legs out in front of us first. Ground through the sits bones. And as usual, if you feel like you're being drawn back here, if you have tightness in the hip flexors, or if you have tightness in the lower back, or if you just have a little bit of a struggle here, please feel free to sit up onto something, okay? And then from here, You know what? I'm gonna grab a little throw pillow. My whole body now is, because it's so forward heavy, everything's hurting a little bit in my back. The bolster's a bit too high for it. So I'm gonna just grab the pillow. The cat friend pillow. Okay. So we've got the legs out front. And start just by giving them a little shake out. So just try and put a little energy in that way. And then let's articulate the ankles around. Ooh. Go the other way. Couple more. Okay. And then let's also make a couple fists. Just start to pummel around. And make sure you get around the tummy and around the kidneys. And up into the chest. And remember, especially around the armpits for your lymphatic system. Down each arm. Tap around your throat and your neck and your head. And your face. We'll tap some specific places in just a moment. So I think we've done this one recently, but all the same, let's do it again. So what we're going to do is I just want you to start to tap the top of your head, kind of on the part line. And then bring it down and tap above your eyebrows. And tap underneath your eyes, a bit like you're dabbing makeup or a moisturizer or something. And then tap the third eye point. And then the philtrum, that spot just under the nose above the upper lip. And then along the jawline. Couple more. And something a little weird. I want you to do it, and I'm not going to mirror you here. I just want you to take hold of your right ear and just the upper part of the ear there, and I want you to just very, very gently stretch it. And just stretch it all the way around. So you kind of stretch from the top, and then the side, down around the earlobe. And we're going to do the same to the other side. Be patient and gentle. And gently release. So as you can see behind me, Elu is also in a very restless mood this evening. So who knows what's going on in the atmosphere. There is actual evidence about certain geomagnetic activity and solar flares, and it does sound like a hippy-dippy thing and that a lot of people say, but there is actual evidence about sometimes things that are happening with the sun can affect how we're feeling on Earth. So who knows? You can even check, you can look it up. There's like certain levels of something that can affect how we're feeling. So, all right. So from here, let's bring a little energy in, not too much, but we're going to do a Kundalini movement. So we've done it many times before. So we're just going to bring one leg in. I feel like we even did this recently. Yes, Elo. And we're going to take an inhale, lifting up tall. And we're going to exhale, ha, bowing down towards the leg, just starting to stretch there. And we take a big inhale, we lift back up, and we swap to the other side, ha. 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 And it is pretty quick, but you can take it at whatever speed you need. Ha. But I really want you to focus on the breathing here. Ha. 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 Keep it going. Ha. 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 A few more. Ha. 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 And start to slow it down. Ha. 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 Excuse me. And then take the right leg, bring it all the way out front. Okay. And then we're going to bring the left foot into the right thigh. Square it all forward. Now I am squared forward, but it doesn't totally look like it on the screen. Sometimes it, just because it depends on my angle. So don't always go based on what you see on the screen, especially. Just make sure you're squaring yourself forward. If you want to use your strap, you can use your strap. And then we're going to take the fingertips either side of that right leg, roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest, elongate up through the spine. And exhale. Gently lean in, taking your heart towards the front of the foot, just feeling the stretch. Now, we haven't done anything to get super warm. We've just kind of warmed up the spine and warmed up the airways, but I just want you to remember that you don't need to force anything ever. And that especially right now when we're not super warm, it's not like we've been doing warriors and lunges and things like that. If you want, you can round down, but only if it feels okay to you. Start to lift the head, lift the heart. Roll yourself all the way back. Draw the soles of the feet together. Interlace. Actually, let's do a different version. Let's bring the heels together, but point the toes out. So we're actually flexing the feet. Oh boy, Ilu's not happy. I don't know if you can hear him. I mean, Antonio's gone for 5 nights. This is very bad for me. He's so addicted to him, like addicted. And when Antonio's not here, it's just sadness for him. So we're just going to roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest. Exhale, lean in. It's just a slightly different variation. You can round down if that feels okay to you. Start to walk it all the way back up. Slide that left leg out in front of you. Fingertips either side. Roll the shoulders back. And lean down. Oh, heart towards the front of the foot. Maybe rounding it down. Take 2 more breaths there. Slowly start to lift all the way back up. Now, this time when you lift back up, we're going to spend a little bit of time doing some self-massage. So if you want, if you've got a bolster or something nearby, you can just prop up your right knee, and then your left leg can also just kind of chill. So the idea is that we're getting ourselves super comfy here. If you want, you could sit up onto a bolster. So you could sit onto a bolster. You can, right now I'm using a cushion and the bolster. So as always, it's just kind of the options that serve you and make it work for you. Now, if you remember with the Thai yoga massage, with whether you're giving it to somebody else or even with this massage that we do on ourselves, there's a few principles that we try to utilize as much as possible. So remember that we're never kind of digging our fingers in and like pushing our thumbs in and using our wrists. Not so much. What we're doing, we're using our thumbs, we're pushing them in, but it's actually, we're pushing them in using our body weight. So we kind of end up having this little dance with our body weight. We lean the body weight in as we're doing things, and we kind of flow around, okay? So just my Thai yoga massage teacher always refers to it as the sacred dance. So that Thai yoga massage is a sacred dance. So if you think about it as Ilu, as that you're dancing. Sorry. Hey. If you think of it like you're having a little dance with your foot, your hand and your feet and your body are just having this dance together, okay? So we're going to start with the thumbs coming to the inside of the foot, and you can either come from the top or you can have one hand underneath and the other hand coming from the top. But even before you do that, take a moment just to shake your hands out. Sigh out, blow out. Oh, and then draw your palms together and just give them a little rub. So we're just bringing some energy into the hands. And imagine that you're putting lots of light, lots of love into your hands. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys started and then I'm gonna let him out. It's that kind of night for Elo too. So we're going to take the thumbs, place them against the inside of or somewhere on the sole of the foot. And it doesn't mean that you don't have to press with your thumbs. There is a little bit of pressing, but it's just that your body weight is also engaged, and you can even kind of stretch your back as you make these moves. So it's not just that the foot is being focused on, but that there's this whole movement going into it. And just have this play here and now. I'm going to let him outside. Oh dear Elo, she's so upset tonight. Okay. I opened the door and he didn't go. But he was there barking at the door. Oh, Poverino. And remember that you can really play across the foot. So you can work up near the ankle. When I come up towards the heel, I love to really push the palm of one hand down, just kind of on that top part of the heel. Or it's not really the top of the heel, is it? It's like the side of the heel, but it's facing me. And actually, if you're wearing big fluffy socks like I am, you might want to I've got layers of socks on. You might want to just take the big fluffy layer off. And we can also do this thing with our toes, where it's like you take hold of your toe, kind of between your thumb and index finger, and then you pull. You just, and sometimes you get that click with the pull, which isn't the toe, but it's the thumb touching the opposite finger. To work our way up the leg. Now, remember that, and I kind of like to take it off the bolster for this. Some people like to leave it on. Remember that you can either use the heel of your hand, and it's like you're going up that line. If there's a seam of fabric, it's kind of where that would be, or the inside, or where if there were a front and a back edge to your leg, it's kind of where they would meet. And you can use the heel of your hand, or you can use your thumbs, or you can do both. Ooh. And if you find any spots that you want to really hang out with, you can, of course. You can also come down with your elbow onto that right thigh. And if you find any super tender points, it's never just dropping in as fast as you can, of course. It's slowly leaning in. And in fact, you don't need to have your elbow or your forearm raised when you come down with your elbow. It's actually more secure and more stable if you just come down with the elbow and let the arm go flat. Let's work our way back down. Once you make your way all the way back down, just place one hand on the foot, one hand on the knee. Gently lean in. Offer some love, some gratitude to this leg. And then just go ahead and clear the energy. Do a simple swap over to the other side. Again, use the props as you would like to. And again, just imagine your hands containing that energy of love and kindness. And just approach your foot as if it were just this very precious, special being, which it is. Try to be curious about this. So I find the more we're doing this, the sleepier I'm getting. You might feel the same, but try to come back and just maintain a curiosity and a loving energy as you're doing this. And remember, you can play with the toes, with the heel. Let's start to make our way up the leg. That if you want, you can play with using the elbow, and it's just a slow coming down and a leaning in. Let's work our way back down. Place one hand on the foot, one hand on the knee. Send some love to this leg. And then sweep it clear. Now, I know you all have bolsters, so let's just use them, if for nothing else, at least for one or two poses. So what I'd like you to do is just come down onto your back and take it, well, no, sorry, come down if you're sitting on a cushion and bring the bolster behind your back. And I partially wanted to do this pose again because I'm feeling really focused on this idea of gentle energy building, and so just opening the chest and taking nice deep breaths. We're going to do one of the usual restorative moves. We're going to bring the bolster around behind us and then come down onto it. Now, remember that you always have options here, so you can either bend your knees or you can extend your legs all the way out. If you want, you could even prop the head up with a pillow and just make it a little cozier even. Struggling to find my comfy version tonight. There we go. Okay. So once you find this, I want you to really relax the shoulders, really relax them down. Let the bolster just support the opening of the chest, of the heart. And start to go into some nice deep breaths. Really feel that rise and fall through your abdomen, through your lungs. You're back, huh? Let's take 3 more breaths here. let's slowly start to come up. Use your hands to one side. Slowly lift up, 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 up. And if you want, you can take a little fold forward. And then let's just do one more restorative pose and then we'll be done with the bolster. But let's just do the child's pose as well. So just turn to face the bolster. You guys know it. Big toes together behind you. Bring your body down onto the bolster. One cheek onto it. Take 3 to 5 more breaths here. Okay, and then let's lift the head, lift the heart. Just take the bolster and place it aside. And then from here, we're just going to curl the toes under behind us, lean it back into a squat. And from your squat, I'm in two minds about this. Do I want that? So from your squat, let's just take a normal squat. So you can either flatten the feet on the earth, or you can be up on the balls of the feet. You could pop the bolster behind the heels. Draw. Oh, jeez, what is up with you tonight? No. Draw the elbows into the insides of the knees. Roll the shoulders back. And then just gently start to hinge forward and back. Careful if you're up on the balls of the feet and using the bolster under the heels. Just take some nice deep breaths here. Take your hands down to the floor in front of you. Gently start to roll up through the tailbone. Keep the knees soft. Heel toe the legs in. And slowly ragdoll your body all the way up. Once you come all the way up, feet at hip distance, let's take it in now. Lift the arms up. And exhale. And again. And inhale, lift all the way up. To exhale, start to bend your knees and take your hands down in front of you. And then inhale, start to draw that energy all the way back up. And exhale. And inhale. Do a couple more like this. One more. And then take your arms out to a T. And then from here, exhale. Take your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, slow pressing outward. Exhale. Gentle drawing inward. Take a few more like that. Please settle. One more. And then the next time you come out, take an inhale. And exhale, hinge forward from your hips, bow down. Hang the head, hang the arms, just feel that stretch from your heels all the way to the back of your neck. Take hold of opposite elbows and opposite hands. Make a cradle and sway. And then from here, take your hands down onto the floor, bend your knees, walk all the way down. Take a little child's pose. And then from here, just however you can, start to make your way down onto your back. once you come down onto your back, take your arms out to a T. Let's do one of our usuals. Cross your left leg over your right. Turn your face left. Drop the legs down towards the right. Through center. Swap the legs and take it to the left. Roll it through the center. Okay. From here, I'm going to put a different track on. I haven't decided which yet. And I just want you to do any last things that you would like to do here. Now, you might be feeling super zen and chilled, and you might just want to do a restorative pose, or you might just want to really snuggle yourself in for a longer shavasana, or maybe there's some movement that you really want to do, or maybe you want to touch your face. It could be, excuse me, it could be so many things, right? So just give yourself that space just for a couple minutes. So we'll take another minute or so here. And just start to wind down your movements.
Slow down and give your mind a rest. Calm down. Your best. Become one in the eyes of love. Seeking out above. Soul inside. Soul inside.
Okay. And then let's bring ourselves down for Shavasana. Please use your bolster however you'd like, your blanket, your pillow, just anything that is going to allow you to be super comfortable here. Okay. Okay. And as always, try to allow any of the sounds of the dogs or anything else to just pass as vibration. And once you come down, just close your eyes. Sigh out any last times that you may like to sigh right now. Just feel your body melting down. Not only connecting with the ground, but almost as if it were merging with the ground. And as you feel that deep connection, that merging with the earth, because really you are your body, maybe not you as spirit or energy, but you as a body are inseparable from this earth. You move around on it, but you can't be in this body without it. So just feel that energetic connection. And just imagine receiving right now, opening your body up to receive anything that you need. And just imagine that there's a beautiful light coming up from the ground, meeting your body. So even if winter may be about asking us to slow down, it doesn't mean that we have to move through without an energy. Maybe we're just drawing in an energy that is a little slower, maybe has a deeper resonance. And we're allowing ourselves to meld with that, to slow down to that vibration of the winter. And to feel the power in that vibration as well, and that resting, that slowing down, which of course doesn't mean that we go into full hibernation. But almost like we allow for kind of this deep baseline. Just imagine that you are drawing into yourself anything and everything that you need to move ahead through these coming days and weeks. So while winter may be about slowing down, we can often feel that surge, that frenzy that might happen before the holiday period. And then the holidays themselves can go either way. They can be busy or they can be quiet. So just imagine that you are really drawing in what you need. And that the earth is supplying you with the space, the energy, the calm to move ahead again throughout the coming days and weeks. Start to bring the energy back to your breath. Deepen the breath. Draw some movement back into your fingers and into your toes. bring yourself to one side or just straight up to seated. Once you come up to seated, bring the hands to prayer. And just gently bow, honoring all that is just as it is. And thank you guys so much for coming this evening.